Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It's Sunday, so here we are, and I was trying to think of what to do today. I said that I've got some videos planned, and I have. This is one of them. The other one, I'm not sure when I'm going to get to do it, but we'll talk about that next week, if I don't get a chance to do it. Today, we're talking about my favourite meal to cook, because it's so easy, and it's so good. It's something that I introduced Beth to, that she really enjoyed. It's something that a lot of people here have questioned what the hell I'm doing, and then have seen it and said it looks really cool, it looks really nice. So we're going to do this. It's my one pan pasta. It's something that I've tried to tell people about for a long time now, and I keep forgetting to tell them how to do it. So I'm gonna do it here. We're also gonna have an update, because that seemed to go down well last time. So we're gonna combine the two. So I'm gonna show you how I cook it. Then I'm gonna talk you through it. Then we're going to have an update, and I don't know how the update's going to go. I don't know if I'm going to do it while I'm eating or separate. I don't know if I'm going to throw a mukbang in here. Who knows? It's a crazy day. But yeah, that's the plan for this. So we're about to go and make the one pan pasta. It's very, very simple. It's costing me very little as well. So all I've done is I buy frozen veg because it's easier, and I don't have to worry about it all going off or using oil before it needs to be used, and it's still fresh because they freeze it fresh. So the frozen veg pack has carrots, peas, sweet corn, and maybe, I think this one might have runner beans in it as well. I throw that in there. This pack cost me, I believe, 99p, but I know I can get it cheaper at Lidl, but they didn't have any. So Lidl is like 79p. Then the pasta, as we've discussed before, is 20p, and then I am going to put tomatoes in it as well that are 80p. There's two different versions of this. There's the oil as well, and the oil cost me £1. The oil gets put into the pan and thickens into a sauce. So that's the basis of it. That's all you need to do. And then I put a bay leaf in it. You don't need to do that. And then your herbs and spices, which you'll see. That's the basis of it, and I have been experimenting with this for a while, so I'm doing something different with this one. I'm adding bacon to it, my 86p packet of bacon that I swear by. So I cook the bacon in a wok, then when the bacon's finished, I put hot water into that pan with all the veg, the spaghetti or the pasta. I don't know which one I'm going to do. I might do spaghetti today. Spaghetti or pasta into the same wok without cleaning it, because the bacon adds to the flavour then. And then you don't have to, it's up to you. You can put tomato puree in that to make it into like a small sort of tomato sauce, or you can do what I've started doing, which I'll probably do with this one, I think anyway. I'm going to do tinned chopped tomatoes, which when the oil, if you only put enough to cover everything that's in the pan of water, and if you put tinned tomatoes in there as well, I've done this once so far, with the oil in there it all thickens into its own sauce, so you don't need to cook a sauce or anything like that. It's all in there in one go, which is why it's called a one pan pasta. And I've got some little bits of chicken on as well to put on top of it. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna see if it works. I've struggled to get it right since I got here. It seems to be going okay recently, so I thought I'd give it a go and film it. Let's see what you think of it. Let's see if you think it looks interesting, and I'll try and talk my process through as I do it. All we've got in here at the minute is the herbs. There's some cayenne pepper and smoked paprika in there, which you don't need to add. I just like a little bit of a kick. The bay leaf to add flavour, salt and pepper. Now we're adding a frozen veg mix with the tomatoes in it. I'll get those out in a minute. And then we're going to put in the spaghetti, and then you don't have to, but I've got some chopped tomatoes to add into it. And that's it. Everything is in the pan. We are just waiting for it to reduce. So I've got everything in there that I've talked about. we're letting it boil, so it can all reduce down. So the oil thickens the water. That's why you can only have a little bit of water in there. I usually put too much water on, and it doesn't work as well. So we'll see how this goes. Just a little bit of water, and it all thickens down into the sauce for the dish. So as I said, you only need 3 things really in this. Well, 4 things, which is your pasta, your veg, your oil, and your herbs. I've put some spice in there just for me. Those are the 4 things you need. And then if you want to add tomato to it, you can use puree or you can use tinned tomatoes. I'm going to put bacon in it, and I've got some chicken. I'm going to put that in there as well. Bay leaf you can put in there if you want. It's not hugely important. But yeah, let's see how this goes. So far, oh, it smells alright. Done. I could have probably put it in for a little bit longer because as you can see there's a little bit of water there, a little bit of sauciness. Maybe I could have reduced it down for a little bit longer, but it's not too bad. It takes about 20 minutes depending on how long it takes to reduce really, which is why I didn't time it. And if you're going to put oil in, so this time I didn't put oil in this. You do need oil, but because I used bacon and cut the bacon in there, I just used that, the oil off that. But usually I'd put like a little bit more in. I thought I'd try it. It doesn't seem to have worked out, so the next time I'll put oil in. But when you put oil in, I only put the tiniest dribble. I literally bloop, dribble. Just a glug, a tiny glug, as they put it. I wouldn't put too much in there because then it gets too oily. You don't want it to be oily. You just want it to be nice. And it looks pretty nice. And yes, there was a lot of it. There's enough for 2 days, basically, is what I did. I've split it up, as you can see. There's only half a bowl there, so I could have some for tomorrow. Pretty quick, pretty simple meal. You've got one thing to wash up at the end of it. It's really easy, and it tastes really good. I think it tastes really good, so you should try it and let me know what you think. I put my chicken and bacon in right at the end just to get the flavour into that as well, because that's the one thing when you cook it all into one pan, all the flavour stays in. So yeah. I'm gonna eat this now, and we're gonna catch up later. I'm not gonna do that today. This now. I'm gonna do it at a later date instead, just to make it easier for me. So I will see you now. So this is filmed after the end, but I've just got home and I realised that there's a gap, and I was gonna say something, and I forgot about it. So I'm gonna read it to you now. And yes, we have set now. And we'll see how long it lasts. Beth wanted more letters, and these were on offer, so I bought this. And it didn't have enough letters for what I wanted. I was going to put morning, afternoon, evening. There's not enough letters, and I don't think afternoon would fit in the middle, actually, now I'm looking at it. Hey-ho. We'll update this every time I film. We'll see. I'll try and update this every time I film, so it'll be like, I'm filming in the morning, afternoon, or evening. I'm filming in the evening, so it says evening. There you go. And it's going up in the evening, so there you go as well. Anyway, I wrote this for one of my drama pieces. We had to do a dirty, rude limerick thing. I was going to do this and a slash, and this is what happened. I had to do a dirty or rude limerick, and we had to find one, but I wrote one. So, I'm going to read it to you now. And this is your theatrical interlude between cooking and update. I am victorious, but left curious. After battle I have a lust to lay. I must find me a woman willing to play. She'll give me a stroke, and I'll give her a poke. In the bedroom we shall stay all day. Oh, she who enter here, so that I may enter there. Come hither, and take a seat, the perfect place to rest your feet. I have slaughtered your people, but please do not mourn, for I am Aragorn, son of Arathorn. So let's have a catch up. I'm in a really weird place. I headed toward the docks, and I found this this really cool ruined building here. There's another bit there, and I was going to film in front of that, but I've changed my mind and I'm here now. There's a weird staircase down here too. I don't know why I changed it to make, because I know I was going to show you this. I'd love to know where that went. But we're going to have a different catch up. We're going to catch up about me and uni and life, because I've had a frustrating week, I want to say. There's parts of my course that I'm really... How wet are you? There are parts of my course that I'm really not enjoying or struggling with, but and I let it affect my mood this week, but I'm going to try and not let it affect my mood from now on. I'm throwing out a lot of conversations at my teachers that I'm worried about. Not course-wise. I'm trying to... So I dropped both of my... 2 of my 4 now societies because I overstressed myself about everything because I tried to do it all in the first week. What I've decided to do since then is, even though I've dropped those 2, is try and add things to my own career, almost, things that I want to do while I'm here. And I've thrown those out, and now, because I've thrown them out, I feel like I have to go somewhere with them. Oh, by the way, I nearly chopped off my finger earlier, which is what this is about. Yeah, so I feel like I've got a lot to do now. I'm trying to focus my mind, and I'm worried that I'm going to overstress again, but I'm going to work on that. I've got 3 years to work on it, not overstressing myself, so I'm going to try and do this. I'm going to try and figure it all out and make myself happy with what I'm doing, and I'm really looking forward to doing the things that I've spoken about with teachers. It's just making sure that I mentally prepare myself for it and figure it all out. I've just bought a pad to write down loads of ideas and notes on, so let's see where it goes. Things I am enjoying. I've brought up a couple of things that I want to do that I now have found outlets for, that I could do maybe in the second semester or second year and things like that, so looking forward to that. I've come up with a few ideas that I've thrown at people that have gone, yeah, this we can do, and I'm like, like really serious, dark, serious things that people might be able to see if you go to my uni. So let me know if you want to go, and I'll try and keep you informed. And then I've come here and I've had an idea. So I was talking to one of my teachers about doing performances not in the classroom, and he's well up for it, and he's really trying to think of places that I want to do things, and he's on board with a lot of them, and he mentioned like different places for me outside of the university as well. And I'm doing, for one of my performances, I'm doing a monologue that is in a medieval setting. It's a medieval theatre setting, and don't try not to lie to me about this, but this would be like almost perfect. I don't know if I can do it for my assessment, but this would be super awesome to do a medieval theatre performance in. I'm not saying it's medieval ruins or anything like that, but in a really cool looking place. It will be just January. It will be the end of January though, so it might be pretty cold. But it's a thought, and if not then, maybe some other time, and I'll try and do something in that style again and see if I can put it on here. I might mention it. So yeah, I thought this was a cool place to end this vlog about how I'm getting on. I'm getting very, very stressed because all of my assessments have been given to me now, and I'm very worried about them. And I'm overloading myself, I feel, sometimes with a lot of the things that I'm trying to accomplish in my time here. But I'm determined, and I'm going to make sure that I don't get too stressed with it all, and that I stay on top of it and get to a point where I'm happy and I do everything that I want to do. So that's the plan. We're not going to overstress this time and have a fit and drop everything again. And hopefully my mood will improve this week. We shall see. Anyway, that's enough from me. We're all here now. We're all in the medieval place. I've got to find a way home as well, which is going to be interesting. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again in the next one.